What's up, guys? As a lot of y'all have already seen, we put a wing on the Vic. A lot of y'all noticed this wing in the burnout gender reveal video we just posted. It was kind of a last minute install, so unfortunately that video come out before this one. I have seen a lot of people asking Will on his Instagram and all that, and what wing it is and how it was mounted. Figured we ain't doing nothing, so I might as well make just a quick little video, no 20-30 minute video on it, and see if we can knock it out in 10 minutes or so. But yeah, here's the wing. I think he said it's a GT500 wing. Unfortunately, it was damaged in shipping. As you can see right there, there's a little crease. We have contacted the company just to let them know, and they was actually willing to just send us a free wing. So that is pretty dope. I'm pretty sure it's only like 60 bucks anyways. It is just plastic. It's nothing fancy. It is secured really well on there. It comes with 4 mounting holes. We are only running 2 right now. But I mean, it is not a perfect fit. As you can see right there, you got a little gap up underneath it. And I don't know, I mean, it's not bad. It really isn't bad. It follows the curvature pretty decent of the Crown Vic. It's just not a perfect fit. But I mean, for 60 bucks and not having an aftermarket support for wings for a Vic, this is not bad at all. There we go. As you can see, it looks pretty dang good on the Vic too. Like I said, it ain't perfect, but I've seen a lot worse than that. That's not bad at all. So, as you can see, you can get many different angles on that. I think it's just a good looking wing. But yeah, other than that, I have already filmed the install process on this wing before we done the gender reveal, so I just never done an intro or outro or anything like that. It was just literally the process of throwing it on there and mounting it. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and insert the footage of mounting it on here, and y'all can be the judge. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I kinda dig it.
So aggressive. Definitely not in the center of that circle.
Oh, well, it wasn't supposed to be.
You do that a few more times, it's just gonna go through.
Just crack the paint. The center punch. Dead ass. Would you work like you're supposed to?
Honestly, I don't even think you need to do anymore.
I mean,
you
that's
literally just push that dent.
That's a dent.
I watched the trunk bubble.
The fact you even used a punch on this is wild, seeing as the hood just kind of got skipped all over.
Yeah, well, the hood doesn't matter.
The hood's visible. This ain't.
I don't even know what I'm drilling into.
We'll find out.
Trunk?
Step 1, disconnect battery.
Step 2. Where's the battery?
Man,
You're drilling into something pretty thick.
a little extra thick.
Yeah.
Nah, she just needs some pressure.
Oh, we're good. That's good placement.
Yeah.
Be accessible.
Good. Damn. Made my own punch out of my elbow.
You get another one, you mount it here and step it.
Needs a wicker bill.
You won't get no more accurate than this. It's a bit short.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we probably ain't gonna be able to use those.
That's okay. I just need a bigger drill bit and it skips right up to fucking huge.
Well, this actually fits through.
Well, it ain't that accurate. I'll go ahead and tell you that. Yeah, that's probably
That might,
good.
especially if you do all 4.
I'm gonna take that crush washer off.
Well, it's made on it.
You gotta think that wing's probably not gonna sit flush to that bolt though, so it's probably not gonna be enough.
That's good, bro. Just leave it like
I mean,
that.
the holes are in, right? So technically, they was drilled right.
All I know is when are we putting 215s in the trunk? So you can have King Kong back there too.
I ain't trying to have King Kong in a trunk.
Why not, man? It can be like,
I'm going to clean this.
I'm painted.
yeah, it's a real shame.
Charles, give the people what they want.
Do not slam your gut on this one.
Slam your gut on there.
Loose, you break.
Acid, bro.
You get her
They're
fast.
sending me a new one.
Are they?
Yeah.
You
Why?
get to keep this one?
Yeah.
Why? Because of that.
Dude, it's busted through.
Man, that looks like if it were to turn upside down, it'd be a pretty cool chin spoiler.
Calm down.
Man, I just use them keys, to be honest with you.
Yours is about less than this.
It is. That's what I said, and that hole there is going to be in this. That'll be in
Ain't tighten.
Your best bet is, alright, you know where the Twin City well is up there? Go there. Yep, go there in the morning. That's where we
How tight this motherfucker go? Cause,
Oh, calm down.
alright.
Shut it.
Yeah, go by. Alright.
I can hear
Alright,
it.
so you get buddy.
Go ahead.
You can hear it breaking?
Breathe.
God dang. Oof. I don't think it was coming off. That's very visible.
She ain't dry. Kind of went away.
Also, for those who are curious, we tore the old motor apart that was in the Vic. This was the first motor that came with it. And here's the damage. If you look right there, that rod, it's bent. See how straight that is? See how curved that one is? That rod's bent. And let me see if I can zoom in right here. Right there, you can see the piston. The piston skirt actually broke as well once that rod bent. So, I guess we actually just shoved too much power down to this thing. We checked all the bearings. The bearings look mint. Not really no metal in the pickup tube that we can see. There is a little bit down in the pan just from the skirt breaking. But other than that, I think the block and the crank is good. We'll probably go ahead and grab a rod. Maybe do some coyote rods or something like that. Just a little cheap upgrade. But as for now, Will asked me if I'd take these heads off to our buddy's machine shop. We're going to go ahead and get these hot tanked and cleaned up. Hopefully y'all can see this, but for 180,000 miles, this motor is stupid clean. The valves, I mean the combustion chambers, everything. It's just crazy how clean this motor is for that many miles. But yeah, like I said, we're going to get these hot tanked. He's going to get all the broken exhaust manifold studs out of it for us and all that. Just get these freshened up. And we'll have this one put back together at some point just as a spare for when this one inevitably goes. We also have that one back there on the engine stand that was the built motor. We'll probably bring that one back soon. Don't know if or when it'll ever go in the Vic. But also we're going to look for a set of cams. Basically, we don't even need the cams for the power. We can make enough power on the turbo. We can make plenty of power to scatter the bottom end. So cams really is just going to help make more power and scatter it earlier probably. But if we can keep the boost low, timing out of it, it's basically just for sound more than anything. So if we can find a cheap set of cams to throw in it, we might. If not, we'll just have it sitting around for a rainy day when we need it.
Alright, so what I believe that happened was when the pinion broke in the diff, it shoved the drive shaft up and it must have...
Is the bearing good and everything in the tail
everything's
shaft?
good.
Cool.
It must have... I mean, it had to push that output shaft, but when we took this off...
Hey, what's my battery flashing?
When we took this off, the Speedo gear rides on this.
Where's it at? Oh, it's in pieces.
Found every piece. So it was actually, like right now, it's not in fifth.
Yeah.
But if I pop that down, it'll be in fifth. One of these was stuck, like right here,
Under the fork.
under the fork, and it wouldn't let it shift.
Huh. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, we did not mess up any shift forks when we was pulling on it. Trying to get it out of gear anyways. I mean,
Oh, she shifts. See her?
yeah.
First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth.
Huh.
Got all the gears, everything rotates good.
Well, that's pretty dope. We just now got to maybe we can find like a parts 3650 laying around somewhere that has that Speedo gear that we need, because fingers crossed that's all the damage that was done. Would explain why the shifter was, or not the shifter, but the Speedo wasn't working as well. So
Yeah, literally worst case scenario, we throw it in, it doesn't have a Speedo.
Yeah. Because I mean the Speedo worked before the diff, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the diff
After
just
the diff
not.
broke, it actually a little funny, so I think it cracked it, and maybe during the burnout this was spinning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've never seen that happen
why it
before,
probably
but
popped out of fifth because it was kind of jammed.
yeah, it couldn't go all the way into
Couldn't
fifth
go
gear.
all the way
Yeah.
into fifth.
Well, y'all, there you have it. That is a
The cheapest transmission fix I've ever had.
yeah, that is a teardown, and luckily, that's all we had to tear into to see the damage. So once we find that gear, we'll be able to toss that back in the Vic. We'll be right back at it. I'll just go ahead and put the link for this particular wing down in the description below, just so anyone that is curious or wants one, they can just go in the description and find that there. But yeah, that is going to be it. The Vic is still down. We're still trying to find a transmission for it. I just wanted to make a quick little update of the wing because I've seen a lot of interest in that. I'm probably going to go ahead and straighten up this other bay real quick so we can get the van in here and start working on intercooler piping. Other than that, I really appreciate y'all for watching. So until next time, peace.
I'm done living life with the lights out.